Good morning, God's people. How's everyone doing today? It's a beautiful day in Chicago, and I think it's a great time, the perfect time, to talk about our Creator and the reason why He say there's only one God. There's but one God, which is He. And the reason I want to talk about this is because people keep telling me, and I'm watching these different content creators say that God is a jealous God. Now, this is my second or third time talking about this. So I had a couple of people comment or just leave a statement. They don't want to discuss anything with you or have a real grown conversation. They say things and then disappear. But the reason I think that God said I'm a jealous God is because if I created you from nothing and gave you life, light, power, energy, wisdom, intelligence, and then you started worshiping someone else, I have no right to get jealous. I have no right to be angry. You are the darling. The Bible and the Quran said that man is the glory of God. So out of all God's creation, man, woman, is the glory of God. That means we are the supreme. We are under Him. There's nothing under Him except us. This is why some of the angels got angry and turned on God. See, that's another thing. People always say we have free will. No, you have a free choice. You have the choice to either bow down and follow Satan or obey your Father and get it correct. It's not like he just want to control you because I'm God. He don't need us. If we wasn't here, God would still be God. So stop thinking that God needs you. Example, Billy Carson, whom I love. But he said that our tongue, ears, eyes, ability to touch, he said that the Creator created us to go out and sample all these ways of life so that thank you, we would send him back the signals, and then he will understand how it is to live in this realm, which is insane to me. As wise as Billy is, how could you say something like that? The reason I say that is because, no, Allah created us to go out and test all these things that He created so that we can advance in our evolutionary push to become gods in His image. You have to go through all the experiences that God went through Himself. So this is why we go through all these things. It's not because He just wants us to go through this and it's just Satan is, no. We going through all these struggles, these transformations in our lives because what He's doing is making us into Him. Everything that we went through, God has already went through. This is why He say, I know all. How do you know all unless you experienced it all? So He had already experienced it. And since we came into existence, we are in His image and likeness, so therefore we have to go through the same thing He went through to obtain the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and supreme power that He has. The problem comes in when we think that we do not need God. That's like going to school and study economics. How can you study economics from a professor that's teaching you theory without learning from the creator of economics? God doesn't waste a leaf from a tree. If that leaf fall from that tree, it becomes fertilizer for the earth. Sometimes it be seeds and it becomes food for the animals. So he recycles everything. So everything that we go through is what he already went through. Everything is a recyclical nature. And if you want to be one with God and one with the universe, then you have to go through all these struggles just to obtain certain levels of wisdom, power, and understanding. If you don't have the patience, this is why in the Quran he's called Al-Sabir, the patient. See, when you study him, that's why you can be Brother Rahman, but you can't be Al-Rahman. You get it? He's the merciful. He's the beneficent. See, that's why you can be a God, but you can never be the God. There are many gods, but there's only one true living God. And all the other gods and devils got their power from the Creator. And this is what make me and him angry, because how can you bow down and worship someone that gives you nothing? And this is what we're doing now. We're giving this white nation, white supremacy, our power, our energy to control us and everything that we do. We have to overcome that. But by overcoming that, we have to overcome the Satan that's in self. And this is why every time you fix your mind to do something right, another thought come up and say, no, do this. So now you in a eternal struggle that we all must go through. So you can't get weak. That's why it's not to the strong or the swift. It's to the one that can endure to the end. So let's endure to the end by waking up and using critical thinking properly. And this is how we're going to get out of this trick that they're playing on us. Until then, we're still going to be blind, deaf, and dumb. A lot of people say we woke. We are. We woke, but we're still asleep. It's time to wake up, seriously. You're not awoke. You're not awake, I'm sorry. You're asleep. Blind. Peace.